Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Saving Sunderland, and as you can see on your screens right now, we have been promoted to the Premiership. That's right, first time of Ascom, we've got promoted. We've still got a few games left of the season to go, so I'll still be bringing you that final game against Wolves, which looks set to be the title decider for the end of the season. But we've got promoted, our transfer budget's nearly 40 million with a 600 grand per week wage budget. I should be able to do something with that, you know. It's not massive money for the Premier League, particularly that wage budget. But if we take a quick look, we've currently got 200 grand free now because of that adjusted budget. So plenty of room for new players to come in. We'll have some of our loan players who starts the game on loan coming back, which I might integrate into the squad, or I might try and sell them for further funds. But we have been promoted. We'll go into the Premier League. I'm not getting excited this time. So you join me back on the final day of the season where we play Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Stadium of Light. Now if you look at that table there, you can see there's only 2 points difference, so we need to avoid defeat if we are to win the championship title. I think we should do it. I think we can do it. They smashed us at the Molineux, so hopefully we'll have better luck at the Stadium of Light. But let's quickly go over the fixtures since we last met. So we last met against Villa, where the game finished 1-1, and we followed that up with a 3-2 victory at QPR. We found ourselves 2-0 down in this game, and we turned it around really well. Lys Mousset getting a goal, Nikola Katic and Jamie Hansen in the 90th minute winning the game for us, so I was really pleased. We then played Preston at home. A comfortable 4-0 victory. Lys Mousset getting on the goal sheet again with a brace. Aidan McGeady and Josh Cullen getting the goals. A really good performance from the lads, and in this game we absolutely dominated and we were well deserving of the 4-0 victory. We then played at the time third place Derby, and we managed to scrape through a 1-0 victory away from home. This was a really tight game, could have went either way. A draw was probably the fair result, but Aidan McGeady got the goal in the 36th minute, which gave us the win. We then continued our impressive run of form with a 3-0 home victory against Sheffield Wednesday. Pascal Kopke getting himself a brace after being out of the side for a couple of games, but he came back in and he pretty much started the rest of the run in. So a nice 3-0 victory at home. That'll do for me. We then went away to Leeds United and ended up drawing the game 2-2. Looking at the stats, it was a close game. It took us to the 88th minute for Pascal Kopke to find the equaliser for us. So an impressive point away at Ellen Road. We'll follow that up with the disappointing 1-1 draw at home to Norwich. Tyus Brown gave us the lead earlier on, but this game was pretty much a dead rubber. They scored in the second half. Highlights were few and far between. We didn't really deserve it, so a draw was probably a fair result. We then returned away from home at Reading and won 2-1. Duncan Watmore and Pascal Kopke getting on the goal sheet. It was an impressive performance. Reading were, I think, mid-table at this time, but they were on a good run of form, so we did well to get away with the win. We then played 20th place Burton at home, and we struggled very much in this game. They defended really well. We missed quite a few chances, but in the 92nd minute we got a penalty, and Alex Munoz put it away for us to give us the victory. This game actually confirmed that Burton would stay up, so I was quite pleased for them. But we managed to get the victory at the Stadium of Light. The less said about this game, the better. In our penultimate game of the season against Fulham, they absolutely smashed us 4-0. What you didn't see in between, the sort of around the Burton game, about 4 or 5 first team players came asking for new contracts. I knocked them all back. I wasn't ready to give new contracts just yet. I wasn't quite sure who I was going to commit to having in the first 11 in the Premier League, basically. So you've got Duncan Watmore, Max Christiansen, Robin Reuter and Nikola Katic all kicking up a massive fuss about not getting these new contracts, which might impact our chances against Wolves today, which would be disappointing, but I'm not going to budge. I'm not going to give them contracts just because they've asked for them. They've all got a couple of years left on the deal. In the summer, when I look at the players available, that they're going to still be first choice, I might then look to give them a new contract. But I'm not just going to start chucking the money about to the players we've already got just because we've been promoted. So this is the team for the final game. We'll start Robin Reiter in goal, Tyus Brown at centre half with Nikola Katic and Alex Munoz, Stephen Moreira right wing back, Varela at left wing back, Christensen and Cullen in centre mid, with Watmore, Ajaria and Kopke leading the line. Let's do this. Early chance for us with a corner from Cullen. They're going to break. No good cut out by Christensen, but it looks like this might be a Wolves chance. Browning, be careful. Reiter with the clearance. Ndai, Benicoffobi, Ajaria on the ball now. Can we build something? Take your time. Poor pass by Cullen. Straight to Silva. That shot wide. We'll take that if they're long shots. We'll be fine with that. Corner from Cullen again. Tyus Browning gets on the end of it, but can I put it away? Kopke now up top. Nearly. Now is this going to be a chance for us? Highlight comes in with Cullen on the ball. Up to Kopke. Can he finish? Nice finish, Kopke. I think Kopke's actually on to be top scorer of the championship this season. He's performed really well. He fought off the attack by Musset to take his place. He's kept his place. And nice ball by Christensen. Straight to Kopke. Bottom corner. Nice finish. Let's try and hold this and get the title. Straight after our first goal, Francisco Varela scores a direct free kick. I haven't seen many this season, so I'll take it where I can. 2-0. And we're back with Wolves coming forward. Benicoffobi's through. Penalty, surely. Yeah. Tyus Brown got caught by Benicoffobi. Ndai, Sunderland's former player, scores the penalty. The game suddenly got a lot more interesting. Half time, 2-1. I'll J the boys up and I'll get them straight back out. And we're back in with Wolves again attacking. Ruben Neves. Hamid Altentop. Do they have Hamid Altentop in real life? Hold on. Is that the same person I'm thinking of? 35-year-old Turkish, former Real Madrid. Yeah. Went to Wolves on a free. Interesting. Never mind, we'll get back to the match. Going to make some changes now. 75 minutes in. Some of the boys looking a bit tired. We'll get Alex Munoz off on the left wing back and get Paddy McNair in at centre back. We'll just confirm that and make some changes to our stick to positions, dribble less, be more disciplined, defensive. Let's see out this game. Corner to Wolves, Douglas to put it in. Tyus Brown wins it. Douglas out wide again. Connor Cody with the goal. We've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to hang on to confirm the title. Disappointing. I might have done the changes a bit too quickly there, but we'll see how the rest of this game pans out. The final highlight of the game, corner for us. Tyus Brown gets his head on it. Not good enough, but the match has been good enough to confirm the title for Sunderland. We have actually won the title. And I never thought we'd do this first season. You know, Wolves have got such a good team on Football Manager and in real life. They had such a good team. They won the league in real life. But no, I'm really pleased with the boys, how they've done. Some of them will not be here next season, but they've definitely done the jobs in getting us up. And that's all you can ask for. And just to quickly round off this season, that's how the table finished. Barnsley, Sheffield Wednesday and Millwall go down, whereas me and Wolves go up with one of Norwich, Derby or Forest or Leeds in the playoffs. Kopke did finish top goal scorer and the top average rating, with Duncan Watmore taking the top assists. So with that, I'm really pleased. I'm a bit disappointed not to see my goalkeeper in the clean sheets, but that's something we'll work on in the summer because it's going to be a much tougher challenge in the Premier League now. We've got 40 million to spend, a couple $100K free in the wages, so we'll see what sort of deals we can get. I am looking to pretty much revamp this entire squad because there's not many players in it that I think are good enough for the Premier League. Some of them might have to do because circumstances demand that they stay in and we can't find any replacements, but hopefully we can get some good value for money, and I'll see you next time for the end of the summer transfer window. So until then, see ya.